Assalamu alaikum to all. Today we are starting the second chapter, chapter number 2. So open page number 10. Chapter number 2, computer hardware. Computer is made up of two basic components. The first one is the software and the second is hardware. We will talk about the software in the next chapter. And now we will talk about the computer hardware in this chapter. Okay. So what is computer hardware? It's so simple. The parts of the computer that you can touch are called computer hardware. So what are the parts of the computer? We can see in this picture, this is the system unit. This is not a CPU, this is the system unit. Okay, this is the computer screen, monitor we can say also. This is the speaker. Okay, this is the speaker and here's the microphone. Okay, this is the keyboard and here is the mouse. Okay, and in the second picture here is the printer and this is the scanner. So we can touch all these parts. Okay, so all these parts are computer hardware. Okay, so now come to the next page. Here is an activity: color the objects that are computer hardware. So you look at the pictures carefully and color the computer hardware. Okay, so turn to the next page. Okay, now we will study of computer parts. So the first part, that is the monitor. Monitor is basically the part of the computer. We know this one and we know this point, and you can touch also this part. Okay, it's look like a TV screen. Okay, and the monitor displays whatever we type with the keyboard, or it displays also whatever we draw with the mouse. Okay, so now next is, this term is new for you. This is a soft copy. What is soft copy? Soft copy is basically, here you can see the information. This is the information. Okay, the information that you see on the computer screen is called a soft copy. Okay, the information that you can see on the computer screen is called the soft copy. Like if you are reading a newspaper on your mobile or on a computer screen, it is a soft copy. If you are drawing a picture and that is also on the computer screen, then what is that? It is a soft copy. Okay, so next, that is here. Okay, nowadays teachers send different worksheets to you. That worksheets is in soft copy form because that worksheets on computer screen. Okay, so this is the soft copy form. Okay, so now next is, here is an activity again. Okay, so here are the different parts of the computer hardware, but the letters are jumbled. So write in correct order. Okay, so here we can see that O, R, M, N, I, O, T. So these are in incorrect order. Okay, you will write these letter in correct order. Okay, so now next is, this is the part, another part of the computer, that is CPU. What is CPU? Here you can see this is the system unit. This is not a CPU, this is the system unit. This box is called the system unit. And here is here we can see a lot of components are fixed here. This is the CD, ROM or DVD drive. This is okay. This one is the USB port. Okay, this whole we can say also. Okay, but this is the USB port. Okay, And here, where's the CPU? CPU is here. We cannot see clearly in this picture. This is but CPU. And here we can see in the second picture, this square box is called the CPU. Okay, this is the CPU. Okay, CPU. So what is CPU? But let me show some pictures like CD, ROM or DVD drive, USB ports and CPU. Okay, so okay, here you can see this one is the CPU. This is the CPU, this box. Okay, and here we can see in another picture, this one is the CPU. This box is called the CPU. Okay, okay, now next is so this is the drive, CD drive, CD-ROM drive or DVD drive. Okay, this one is in the laptop. Okay, CD-ROM, CD-ROM drive. Okay, and we are also saying the DVD-ROM drive. Okay, so this is in the laptop. Okay, now next is in computer desktop PC. Hmm. Here, this is the system unit. Okay, this is the system unit, and here is the CD-ROM drive. Okay, CD-ROM drive or DVD. This is in laptop. Okay, now next is USB port. Okay, so here we can see that this is the ports. This is in laptop. Okay, these ports are in laptop. So basically you can connect your USB mouse, your USB keyboards to this port. Okay, so here we can see this is the USB and here are the ports. Okay, okay, so here is this is the system unit and here is the USB port. Okay, on the back side also and in the front side we can see also. Okay, so here. Okay, now what is CPU? CPU is basically is the brain of the computer. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. C Central, P Processing, and U Unit. Central Processing Unit. And CPU is the brain of the computer. Why? Why CPU is called the brain of the computer? Because CPU controls all the other parts of the computer like keyboard, mouse, monitor, hard disk, RAM. Okay, like our brain, like your brain, control all body parts. Okay, your brain control your hand. Okay, your brain control your legs. Okay, so same as it is, CPU store and control. CPU control and stores the data that goes from one part of the computer to other. Okay, Like if we are drawing a picture on a paint tool, okay, then uh, your drawing is in on RAM. What is RAM? RAM is the part of the computer that store your data on temporary basis. Okay, but whatever you are doing in a computer, like you are playing game, you are watching any movie, you are writing, and you are making any drawing, so this data is stored in a RAM on temporary basis. Okay, now if I want to store, if I want to save our data, like if I want to store or save my drawing, drawing is finished, my drawing is ready, now I want to store, okay, on my computer. So my drawing goes from RAM to hard disk, or hard disk is also a part of the computer. Okay, hard disk is also a part of the computer. So what is hard disk? Hard disk is basically store your data on permanent basis. Okay, so this is the CPU, and so basically CPU store your data and control your data from one part of the computer to another. Okay, so now next is, here you can see this is an activity again. Here is the system unit. Okay, you will label the CPU, CD-ROM drive, and USB drive on the system unit. Okay, so where's the CD-ROM? This is the CD-ROM. Where's the USB port? Here. Okay, USB drive. And where's the CPU? Here is the CPU. Okay, this one is the CPU. Okay, now next is, this is the word Whiz. Okay, word Whiz. You will read this line, and you will guess the word, basically understand this line, and then you will write the word according to this sentence. Okay, so now my class timing is over. We will meet in the next class, inshallah. Jazakallah for watching.